生你胸中景象。
为了千秋伟业，为了时代华章，
前赴后继，铸就辉煌。为了人民幸福，为了复兴理想，
风雨兼程，不可阻挡。
尊敬的各位领导，亲爱的各位嘉宾、女士们、先生们，大家晚上好！衷心的欢迎您来到今天晚上美国侨学界社团联席会春节团拜会。感谢大家顶着寒风、顶着寒雪来到我们这其乐融融的大家庭，庆祝我们中国人最重要的节日——春节。Good evening, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 2022 United Chinese Community Organization of Greater Washington. Welcome to celebrate the most important holiday of Chinese culture, the Lunar New Year. 我们有幸和尊敬的联邦以及各州的代表，和我们当地的一些杰出的华人社团领袖一起，齐坐一堂来庆祝我们今天的团拜会。非常遗憾的是，我们的秦大使今天忽然有国事缠身，他抱憾不能前来。但为了跟大家一起分享这个春节的喜悦，他送来了一段视频，请大家一起欣赏。So Ambassador Qin, he apologetically cannot be present tonight to celebrate this cheers of the New Year with all the distinguished guests. However, he sent a last-minute video. Let's please enjoy.
尊敬的赵美心众议员、拉斯金众议员、安迪金众议员、霍根州长夫人、沃本史密斯州务卿，尊敬的林明华主席，各位嘉宾，各位侨胞，很高兴与大家在云端相聚一堂，共迎中华民族最重要的传统节日春节。在此，我仅向居住在美国各地的华侨华人、留学生和中资企业员工致以最美好的新春祝福。2022年全美华人华侨春节团拜会由美国侨学界社团联合会主办，从西海岸的加利福尼亚到东海岸的南北卡罗来纳，到北部的伊利诺伊，到南方的佛罗里达，全美各地60多个侨团的100名代表汇聚在马里兰州米尔斯山庄，喜迎佳节，共度新春。这是在疫情背景下全美侨界殊为不易的盛事，体现的是侨胞们共克时艰的精神。各位侨胞，每个民族都有其民族文化与民族精神。华侨华人在美国安身立命，自然要融入美国文化，但中华民族精神早已融入你们的血脉，成为你们的文化基因。你们具有创造精神，周虽旧邦，其命维新，苟日新，日日新，又日新。这些先哲名言不断激励着中国人开拓创新。在美华人华侨许多成为美各界的佼佼者，特别是科学技术教育领域更是成为翘楚。就是因为你们在这块具有创新精神的土地上秉承了中华民族的创造精神，你们具有奋斗精神，天行健，君子自强不息。世界上没有坐享其成的好事，要幸福就要奋斗。中华民族的历史就是披荆斩棘、筚路蓝缕的历史。今天中国人民拥有的一切都是苦干实干得来的。在美华人华侨能够取得事业成功和社会荣誉，哪一个又不是通过勤劳拼搏亲手打造出来的？华人华侨在美国的历史就是一部奋斗史。你们具有团结精神，一双筷子容易折，10双筷子断就难。千百年来，无论是民族危亡之际同仇敌忾，抵御外汇，还是和平时期众志成城，抗灾抗疫，中国人民始终团结一心，和衷共济，守望相助。在美华人华侨面对仇亚、歧视言行，团结组织起来，拿起法律武器，调动舆论力量，运用公民权利，为自己争取公平与正义，显示了团结就是力量，团结才是胜利。各位嘉宾，各位侨胞，当前中美关系处于重要关口，中美作为2个世界大国，相处之道在于相互尊重、和平共处、合作共赢。我们愿为推动中美关系稳定发展做出不懈努力，也希望得到在美华侨、华人和美国社会各界的共同支持。再过几天，北京冬奥会和冬残奥会就要开幕了，中国已经做好准备，将为世界奉献一届简约、安全、精彩的冬奥运盛会。我们期待着中美2国冰雪运动员的精彩表现，特别是祝愿其中的华人运动员取得佳绩。最后，衷心祝愿大家虎年平安健康，欢乐幸福，万事如意。 谢谢。
下一个环节是由我们来播放，不能今天亲自到来，但是仍然送来视频片段的美国嘉宾。首先我们请看 Member of the U.S. House of Representatives from Maryland 8th District, Jamie Raskin.
Hey, it's Congressman Jamie Raskin. I want to say hello to all my friends at the United Chinese Community Organizations of Greater Washington, and for this great Spring Festival Gala. I'm delighted to be part of it. Thank you for inviting me to celebrate the Chinese New Year with you. I know that the upcoming New Year is the year of the tiger, and that's very exciting. I hope everybody will continue to fight for democracy like a tiger against all of democracy's enemies out there. Please, everyone, stay vaccinated and boosted, stay healthy and strong, and stay close in 2022. I wish all of you a really joyful and healthy and happy Chinese New Year. All best.
恭喜发财，新年快乐, and Happy New Year, everybody. I'm Congressmember Judy Chu, and I want to wish you all a wonderful year of the tiger. Lunar New Year festivals have always been such a joy for me. And even during these difficult times, I look forward to joining together with our community for these wonderful celebrations. I want to thank the United Chinese Community Organizations of Greater Washington, not only for organizing this celebration, but for your leadership on behalf of the Chinese American community all year long. In the face of a pandemic, rising anti-Asian hate, and unprecedented division, you have encouraged us to be courageous and strong in our work for a more inclusive country. And that strength and courage are key attributes of the tiger. In fact, the Year of the Tiger has a special meaning this year because just like the tiger, we will rely on our strength and courage as a community to get through the enormous challenges we are facing. Together, we can stand up to those who spread hate and fear of Chinese Americans. We can fight to make sure our communities are included in the economic recovery, and we can resist the changes to election laws that would silence Asian American voters just 2 years after we saw historic turnout in our communities. And although the ongoing pandemic makes it difficult for us to gather in person, I'm thrilled to see that you have continued to find ways to bring our community together. It is through this kind of leadership that we will find the bravery to stand up to the evils of discrimination, xenophobia, and violence while strengthening our ties to each other and our communities. So thank you again. And I wish you all a happy and prosperous New Year.
Hi everyone, I'm Congressman Andy Kim from New Jersey, and I want to thank you all for giving me a chance to be able to greet you as we celebrate this New Year's into the Spring Festival. I know this is an incredibly exciting time of year, a tradition that many of us grew up in with our families and we pass along. I know my 4-year-old and my 6-year-old baby boys are very excited right now. This is a moment for us to reflect upon where we've come and how much we've gone through. And over the last year, we've gone through a lot. This has been an incredibly difficult year for the Asian American community. And I have been fighting tooth and nail in Congress to try to make the progress that we need to address the violence and the discrimination that we face, for helping make sure that our story is seen as not just an Asian American story, but as fundamentally an American story. And I think about that as myself, as someone who is in Congress. I remember when I was running for Congress, people told me that there's no way that an Asian American can win my district and that I should just not even try. They told me that there's no way that this district that's 85% white, that voted for Trump twice, is going to elect an Asian American to be their representative in Congress, especially when we have less than 3% Asian American population in my district. but I said I'm not going to allow other people to define what I am or am not capable of accomplishing simply because of my color, my skin, and my heritage. And I was really proud to be able to win this district twice and show that Asian Americans, we have every bit as much right to represent any part of this country as anybody else. These are the types of steps that we need to continue, that we continue to show our contributions, our engagement, and understand and show that we are an incredibly important and undeniable part of the fabric of this country. That's the kind of America where I want to raise my 4-year-old and my 6-year-old. And when we look through this new year about what is to come, I'm very encouraged by the energy that is out there and the desire for so many Asian Americans to want to step up and have their voices heard and have the kind of change that we need to secure a better future. I want to work with all of you. Some of you I know, some of you I don't yet, and I look forward to getting to know you. And I look forward to find ways to be able to work closely with you to achieve those goals. In the meantime, Happy New Year, and I wish you all the best. Take care.
有请中国驻美国使馆徐学渊公使讲话。
我呢，今天实际上呢是没有安排讲话的。那么刚才呢，林先生和黄校长刚刚要求我讲几句，那么我也是听了刚才的嘉宾的演讲，感到非常的振奋，非常的激动。所以呢，尽管大家可能已经饥肠辘辘，我呢还是讲两句。我觉得今天我们这个聚会不仅仅是一个迎接虎年的团拜会，我们尽管人数不多，大家在参加这个活动之前还必须要做检测，还必须要出示你的打疫苗的报告。我们在座的还有戴着1层、2层口罩。我们为什么要来？因为我们来到这里，我们是代表全美的侨胞，代表全美500万、600万的侨胞。我们今天来到这里，是发出一个明确的信号：我们美国的侨学界是团结的大家庭。我们在这里生存发展，我们是贡献者。刚才有许多的美国的官员们讲到关于仇亚的问题。我觉得在美国这样一个自由开放的、一个多元文化的一个国家里面，发生这样的事情是非常不应该的，是非常令人遗憾的。但是我们必须面对现实。面对现实怎么做？那么就是体现大家的团结一致，体现大家的良好风貌，体现华侨的社团对于美国发展强大的价值。这就是我们今天冒着疫情的风险来到这里办这样一个团拜会的最重要的意义。那么虎年呢，也是象征的力量，象征的勇敢，象征着成功。我呢也是再次呼应前面所有的嘉宾的祝福，祝大家虎年虎虎生风，大吉大利。I was not prepared to speak. I'm not very good at speaking without a preparation. But I was asked to speak, and I was so inspired and encouraged by the former speakers, including the ambassador, member of the House of Representatives, and the members of the elected officials of Maryland, of New York. I think the reason why we are here today. You know, we have to take tests before we enter this venue. And some of you even have to still wear the masks, even in this area. Why we are here? I think we are here because all of you want to show solidarity and unity, because you do not just represent yourselves. You represent 5 or 6 million Chinese Americans across the country. The United States is an open country. It's a country of diversity. It welcomes from history. It welcomes people from the world. And the Chinese community is an integral part of the fabric of the United States society. And you are so proud of the spirits of hard working. And you are a contributor of the vitality of this society and the success of this country. So you gather here to show your unity and your solidarity. And this is the most needed among all Chinese Americans. So I want to echo the comments of the former speakers. Especially, I'm so impressed by the powerful comments made by Susan Lee, my old friend. When we are welcoming the Year of the Tiger, we wish each and every one of you to show the spirit of bravery and courage and energy and success. I wish all of you a prosperous and a successful New Year. Thank you very much.
有请马里兰州参议员 Susan Lee 讲话。
Thank you. Can you hear me? Thank you so much. I'm Maryland State Senator Susan Lee, and I'm really delighted, privileged, and honored to be here. And I thank you, Minister Hsu, for always coming to our events and being here, and also creating a greater and stronger partnership between the United States, Maryland, and the People's Republic of China. You're doing a terrific job. Can we give the Minister a hand, please? I also like to thank Chairman Stevie Lamb for inviting me here. He's done a terrific job too. And also my friend, Dr. Neil Lee, for letting us have this event in this beautiful university. Dr. Lee, are you here too? And also, I'm so proud to be here with all the leaders of our fast-growing Chinese American community, because they are the best and the brightest, and they make me proud every day. And they're all here, and they're all top leaders contributing to the economic vitality and cultural richness of our state. And I'm happy to be here with my wonderful Secretary of State, John Wogan Smith. He's done an excellent job. And also my former colleague, Delegate Aruna Miller, who is hopefully going to be our next Lieutenant Governor of Maryland. She's right over there. And of course, my dear friend, Chief Judge Chung Pak. He's here too. And all the other leaders that are here today. Listen, we've been through so much during these past 2 years with the ongoing pandemic, with the racial profiling and the violence directed at our community, and the assault against our Chinese American scientists, and also the things that we've had to endure this year. But we got through it because we worked together, and I hope that we can continue to do that And I think that because of your efforts, I remember Dr. Min Lee going down with me to Capitol Hill to talk to Congressman Jamie Raskin to do something about the racial profiling of our innocent Chinese American scientists. And guess what? We got a first ever congressional hearing on addressing the discrimination and racial profiling of our scientists. And I am hopeful now because I just heard that the Department of Justice is going to dismiss the charges against MIT Professor Gang Shin. And that is an accomplishment. And I thank you all for helping us get to that. Because we have to stand up in our community against injustice and discrimination because we are a part of America too. We built America generations before us, and you guys now are new Chinese American immigrants are building on that and making this country even wonderful and greater. So I thank you for your contributions. And I think that we are now coming out of this pandemic, but I thank you for doing your part, for practicing social distancing, for wearing masks, getting vaccinated, getting the booster, and just moving forward, because we're going to get together to the finish line together if we work together. And thank you for working with me to fulfill the promise of America. But I do have one favor. I have a bill this year to include in the educational curriculum the history of Asian Americans, Blacks, Latinos, Native American, and women. These are groups like Asian Americans who built America, whose history and story has not been really told. Because the history of America is incomplete without the history of our history. So I hope that I will get your support for that. Anyway, I just wanted to wish everyone a happy new year, the year of the tiger. Let's celebrate a hopeful new year, move together, and make this a better world for everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Madam Susan Lee. Next, Assistant Speaker of the New York State Assembly, former member of the New York State Assembly from the 51st District, Felix Ortiz, please to the podium.
Thank you very much, and good evening. It is really my great honor to be here with all of you. Madam Minister, and for those of you who probably question yourself about what the hell this guy from New York doing here, well, just blame Stevie. Stevie is the guy who is the unifier. He built bridges among people. I met Stevie back in 1992 when I first got elected. When I first got elected and was running for office, I met Stevie in one corner, and he said to me, "I'm here to help you." And when I met Stevie, he said to me, "How much you know about the Chinese community or my community?" I said, "I don't know too much about your community, but I can tell you I know a little bit about Cancun, and I know a little bit about Korea." And he said, "How come?" I said, "Because my uncle been married to a Cantonese for 65 years, and the other uncle to a South Korean for another 68 years. So I do have cousins that what Congressman King was talking about, they look different, but they speak the same, and they speak from the same heart. Why the United States of America need to continue to put every single one of us who come from a different country, different places, and because we speak a little different, they feel that we are unable and incapable to accomplish what other people in this country had accomplished. I'm so proud to be standing here in Maryland and say to you that Senator Susan Lee, we know each other for many, many years. We together, as the National Conference State Legislator, we will fight to ensure that our communities will be included and be part of any other community as well. The National Asian Pacific Organization got created as a result of the National Black Caucus and me as a co-founder of the National Hispanic Caucus. That was the only national caucus was missing, and the National Conference State Legislator. And we did it. We put it together. My dear brothers and sisters, I'm here in Maryland today, and I'm bringing greetings from the great state of New York. But at the same time, I'm very shameful to bring greeting when New York continue to bring hate against the Asian community. We just got another Asian that was thrown in the subway station just because they look different. Just because they look different. Just because they speak different. And I don't know how many of you have taken the train in New York City, but I've been there. When people speak, they hit our brothers and sisters in the Asian community, and you didn't see no one standing up to defend them. This is real. This is stuff that I have seen through my eyes, because I've been in those subways and on those trains. Lastly, Mr. Secretary, you're absolutely right. The only way we're going to build relationship and consensus is at the state level within China and the United States, and fundamentally create that bridge that is needed while Washington continues to look the other way around. So it's up to the states and the local government, Madam Ministry, to ensure that we will be able to continue to strengthen those bridges and those relationships between China and the United States. We cannot depend on Congress. You can tell the congressman I said that, but I can deliver the message myself. I don't need anybody to deliver it. But I would say to you, lastly, that in the year of the tiger, we should use the strength, be brave, and our leadership, and have the courage to stand up for our brothers and sisters in the Asian community. With that, I would like to say, Thank you.
有请美国侨学界社团联席会共同主席兼秘书长林明华讲话。
2022年的中国虎年，我们希望这是虎虎生威的一年。老虎是一种古老的跨文化的象征，象征着圆满、勇敢的智慧，在中国传统神话和中国文化中占有独特的地位。借助虎年的气势，我们也希望能一扫一幕，期待世界经济走出困境，期待中美关系走向友好，期待克服疫情，恢复正常的生活。最后，我祝首届美国侨学界社团联席会新春团办圆满成功，祝大家虎年大吉！谢谢大家。
由于时间的关系，有请盐湖纯华驻中心理事长乐陶文代表参会社团讲话。
Competing with food for occasion can be very tough. Honorable Minister Xi, Honorable Minister Consul General Zhou, Honorable Federal and State leaders, distinguished guests and colleagues, Happy New Year. As many know, the Chinese New Year is also known as the Spring Festival. Spring represents the hope of the year. People hope for and wish each other peace, safety, and prosperity. To a great degree, peace, safety, and prosperity depend on the type of their leaders they have. I have often pondered about the attributes of great leaders in history. Some of the attributes are particularly worth mentioning. First, they are all individuals of wisdom. As stated by James nearly 2,000 years ago, wisdom is first pure, and then peaceable, gentle, and easy to be entreated, full of mercy and good fruits, without partiality and without hypocrisy. Second, they all lead by example, and they are all individuals of integrity. Third, they all work tirelessly. Indeed, we are facing many challenges, but another term for challenges is opportunities. I often think of the English word extraordinary. It takes extra to make ordinary extraordinary. Extra wisdom, extra integrity, and extra hard work can transform ordinary individuals and nations into extraordinary leaders in the world. May leaders, such as everyone here tonight, and the nations, such as China and the US, be united and work together to create the peace, safety, and prosperity people everywhere are hoping for. 衷心祝愿在座各位新春快乐，阖家幸福。也衷心祝愿北京冬奥会圆满成功。衷心祝愿各国冰雪健儿再创辉煌。Happy Year Tiger to you all. Thank you.
由于时间的关系，没有播放所有嘉宾发言，感谢所有发言嘉宾。下面请欣赏由中国侨联制作的2022全美华侨华人春节晚会。
敲锣那大鼓哎，咚不隆咚锵，红灯笼挂在心慌慌，唢呐声声自我马一唱，幸幸福坐在热炕炕，中心花那个亮堂堂，娶新娘那个喜洋洋，一串串细碎。喜呀喜呀喜呀喜呀喜呀喜呀喜呀喜在那美嫂嫂上，恩爱的夫妻抬头接喜，播种下的希望出门接喜，风斗的汗水凝结成喜，丰收的季节报个欢喜。月亮那弯弯哎，还是个亮亮，满山山挂朵十里飘香，小河。 哗啦啦的淌，好心情挂在脸蛋蛋上，好政策那个兴期望，新时代那个精神爽，一串串梦想哎，美呀美呀美呀美呀美呀美呀美呀，啊美在那心坎坎上。恩爱的夫妻抬头接戏，播种下的希望出门接戏，风斗的汗水凝结成溪，丰收的季节报个欢喜。勤劳的人将哎，心思连连，小康路上哎，喜中有喜，美好的生活喜事连连，满面春光，喜上加喜，祝新房那个亮堂堂，娶新娘那个喜洋洋，好政策那个兴期旺，新时代那个精神爽，一串串喜事哎，喜呀喜呀喜呀喜呀喜在那眉梢梢上，一串串梦想哎，美呀美呀美呀美呀美呀美呀美呀美呀，美在那心坎坎上。
嘿，小嘞呀，小嘞呀都在，小嘞呀，你小嘞呀都在，小嘞呀，小嘞呀都在，嘿，小嘞呀，小嘞呀都在，小嘞呀，你小嘞呀都在，小嘞呀，小嘞呀都在，嘿，小嘞呀，小嘞呀都在，小嘞呀。你小嘞呀都在，小嘞呀，小嘞呀都在，嘿，小嘞呀，小嘞呀都在，小嘞呀，你小嘞呀都在，小嘞呀，小嘞呀都在，嘿，小嘞呀，小嘞呀都在，小嘞呀，你小嘞呀都在，小嘞呀，小嘞呀都在。 Hãy subscribe cho kênh Ghiền Mì Gõ để không bỏ lỡ
嘿妈，嘿妈，嘿妈，嘿妈，嘿妈。
对的。啊，古满的巴拉嘎丁文书记，满的是出三多呀。
Hey,